Hey folks, Hammeh here, and what news? We now have Overwatch's latest 24th hero, and it is Orisa. I'm going to be quickly going through her skins, emotes, victory poses, all of that kind of cool stuff right now. Do stay tuned if you're a fan of lore for Orisa's lore and backstory, as well as a summary of the dev update where Jeff went into a whole bunch of detail about Orisa as well. So I will get into those. Do check out those videos coming on the channel later today. As we jump into Orisa and have a look at her skins, I will have a little bit of a chat about her backstory and where she's from and what's going on. So as we've seen in the teasers recently, Orisa has been created by Ife Oladewi, a genius child inventor from Numbani. And the backstory of Orisa is actually pretty cool. In the Omnic Crisis, there were OR-14s. This was a unit that was created specifically by the Omniums, apparently, according to Jeff from the dev update. There was some really cool lore shared in the dev update to take part in the Omnic Crisis by the Omniums. Now, after the Omnic Crisis, Numbani became a city of harmony, this, as we know, where Omnics and humans live together. And they actually became under attack by Doomfist. And in order to try and protect Numbani, as we have a look at Twilight Camouflage, I'm going to have to Google these different, oh wow, look at those, how very cool, 4 legendaries. These are looking very, very awesome. Carbon fiber as well. Dynasty, that's almost a bug looking like one there. Almost like a sort of cockroach kind of sort of head there on that. So we've got Megasoma and Protector, so we've almost got a robotic one, then almost a bug-like one there for the legendaries. Carbon fiber as well. And we'll go through the weapons and stuff and other things too, which is really, really cool. So, the OR-14s were created in the Omnic Crisis and fought on the side of the Omnics. When Numbani came under attack by Doomfist, the citizens of Numbani put together the OR-15 as the new unit that we've seen trying to protect Numbani. Doomfist attacked the Numbani airport, and in the Numbani airport, Ife Oladewi, our child inventor that we've seen recently, witnessed this attack and saw how the OR-15s didn't do the job of matching up to Doomfist. She still believed in the OR-15s. She took them. She took parts of them. She took them. She improved them. And this is where Orisa was made from. Orisa is an adapted and improved OR-15, not designed to be used in a big mass of sort of army, and is meant to be sort of a single heroic unit created by Ife. So we've got Dynastine and Megasoma. These are the bug-looking like ones, which are really, really cool. If we jump into emotes, we have a little bit of a heroic stop, a little bit of halt. it's like a traffic warden. I kind of like that. That's really, really cool. We've got kicking dirt. Interesting. That's almost like a dung beetle style. Or indeed, sort of almost like a dog kicking up after itself, personality-wise. It's really cool. So we've got heroic victory pose, just a standard there. We've got confidence, hands on hips there, very cool. Flex, which way to the beach? Welcome to the gun show. It is Centaur-like, as we've seen, so it turns out that 4chan leak not too far off in terms of other things. But let's see if the rest comes true. And we've got halt as well, just like the emote there. So very cool looking.
I'm simply following my program.
Interesting that there's only one voice line, so it means that there's more yet to be recorded. They're still working on recording them, so whoever the VA is, and we'll have to find out who Orisa's VA is, voice lines to come. As a result, because there's only like one voice line, I wouldn't be surprised if there are no hero interactions in-game at the moment. Also, it's going to be tough to hear Orisa's interactions, but I will get right on those for hero lore interactions and voice lines as soon as I can get them. I remember, of course, that Sombra, her interactions when she first went into the PTR weren't all there immediately either. So that's when my video will come. See what we've got for Orisa specific sprays. Have we got anything in there at the moment? Red A, Red X. Oh, we have a look. We've got lots of sort of defaulty style stuff. The sprays, no, we've got some sprays. We've got it does remind people have compared Orisa or the concept of Orisa of the R15 to Baymax. We've got a nice little Baymax style spray. Oh dear. Amused. Smiling with the eyes there, like it carving. There we go. It's almost a concept from the. We saw the sort of little drawing in Ife's clue that we saw. Numbani, City of Harmony. Interesting. Maybe that Omnic means Orisa. We see Orisa sort of in the plains behind Numbani. Cleaning. That's cool. Remember that we know that Ife designed little bots and drones to try and clean up after her and do her chores. So that's a little reference to Ife's origin in her mention of the blog there. There you go, Ife riding on the back. Look at riding on the back and sort of almost projecting there. The companions is the name of that spray. Construction. There's Ife building Orisa there, which is really cool. Crossing guard, isn't that interesting? We saw Orisa's emote, which was effectively being a crossing guard, beckoning people across a crossing, and there we have Orisa actually doing that. Cute spray, as always. Drumming. There we go. This is Orisa's ultimate. It's Efi drumming on Orisa's ultimate, which I'll explain in just a second. We've got Guardian there, which is really, really cool as well. Heroes. There we go. Isn't that, Efi sort of still believing they are 15s and Orisa sort of projecting up to the sky there. Just a straightforward icon. Just dessert. Efi with a whole bunch of an Orisa style dessert with the bananas as tusks there. We've got a kick, sort of like a mule-like kick, and a pixel spray as well. Protector symbol, we've seen that in Nimbani in various places, including on some of the signs in the level. Shield, pretty cool, sort of tribal style stop. Maybe Orisa's working as a crossing guard. We see that in the Origin trailer as well, which you should go check out on the Overwatch channel. Supercharged. Supercharger is the ultimate. That actually damage buffs everyone around it, but enemy team can attack your supercharger. So Orisa's ultimate is actually a damage buff, even though Orisa is a tank. She does have a barrier as well. I'll go through that in her abilities. Swing. It's kind of like a fairground swing around the supercharger there. We did see the supercharger piece, this piece that you see, fall off the OR-15s in the Nimbani airport recently. Tracks, well, pretty obvious what that is. Unmoving. One of Orisa's abilities prevents her from being susceptible to crowd control. Zing. Interesting. Xing, crossing. There we go. We clearly have Orisa with this sort of theme as being a crossing guard. Okay, let's jump into the highlight intros. That's pretty cool. Just for the heroic. I will have a look at the gold weapons. That's firing the shield and then drawing the weapon. So one of Orisa's abilities is firing a shield down on the ground. You can either put it in front of yourself or at distance. So it's like a projected but fixed position shield rather than Symmetra's barrier. It's firing away. And it's like, oh, hi there. Oh, okay, sorry. There's a real Baymax 5. Supercharger rears up and then fires that supercharger down on the ground, and that damage buffs everyone around it, which is really, really awesome. So cool. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that gold weapon. I'm going to have a look at that gold weapon, which is really, really awesome. Got to be showing you a few of Orisa's abilities as well. So hero info. Fusion driver. It slows Orisa down while firing. It's got a huge range on this. It's kind of the range of this fusion driver in terms of a machine gun is similar to Zarya's secondary alt fire, Jeff said in the dev update. And then the secondary fire of this, pretty cool. Videos aren't in place yet, but you've also got Halt as a secondary fire. You launch this mini graviton charge as your secondary fire for the fusion driver, and then you can detonate it with right click, and it does a slow and also pulls people in. So it's like a mini graviton surge that you can project in a particular position. So you can use it as a quick tee up, pull people together. You can also pull people around corners with it, apparently according to Jeff, so you can fire it in front of a corner and try and pull someone out from around a corner, which is a really cool move. Supercharger is a damage buff that is static, but you need to make sure that you protect it because it can be destroyed by the enemy team. Protected barrier throws a device that can create a barrier, but that can be long range or short range. And then you've got left shift as fortify, reduced damage taken, so it kind of increases your how much you can take as damage wise, and you cannot be stopped, which means that things like Farah's concussive blast that was cited by Jeff as an example of something that while Orisa has left shift down, she is not going to get thrown out of the way, which is really, really awesome. So there we go. There is Orisa. There are all of her skins that we have at the moment. Voice lines are clearly going to come in. We've had a look at the highlight intros. I will show you a little bit of gameplay of Orisa in a different video, and I'm also going to work on her lore. So keep an eye out for those videos too. What do you think of Orisa? Do you like the look of her as a hero? She is live for testing on the Overwatch public test realm on PC, so you should jump onto PC, go and check her out, and have a look at all of her cool stuff. Thanks very much for tuning into this video. Do you like the look of Orisa as a new pinning, anchoring tank like Reinhardt? That's the aim of her design. Do look out for her lore videos and other things I'm making soon. Cheers for tuning in. I've been Hammeh. I'll catch you soon. Do like this if you liked it, subscribe if you like more, and comment below. It's been a busy week, lots of news. Remember, all my lore videos will come back in force from next week, but I'm going to be working on Orisa now. I've been Hammeh. See you soon, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments, and take it easy.